how are we ever gonna pay down debt? Like, and it's all my fault.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Michelle.
This is Thor.
And we're a millennial couple trying to live on one salary
and get out of debt
while still living a content lifestyle.
Join us in our journey as we live lux on less.
I stole Ryan's dog dad mug.
You're not a dog dad. You're not a dog at all. Welcome back to Hey Olexa, and where we're having beers with bucks.
The coffee edition, bright and early, because we don't know how to manage our time.
Coffee with bucks. If you haven't been here before, I'm Ryan, this is Michelle. We are Hey Olexa, and we are a millennial couple trying to pay off debt by living on one salary and paying off debt with the other. And we believe that financial literacy is the first step to living our dream life.
You guys, it's clearly been a minute since we've been able to sit down and give you this vlog style video that we absolutely want to be able to give. We have been extra busy in February and March, but we're here. We've made it. And we're very well aware that we've promised a story.
The banana story.
About the Andy Warhol picture. And we're going to give it to you, but
it's going to be at the end of the video.
Well, that was lackluster. February started out actually really well. We were super confident in what we were doing. We were on budget for our groceries, which you'll see here.
Here at Aldi, picking up some groceries that we ordered online. So we actually decided to do a cost comparison between Aldi and Kroger, and we found whatever items were cheaper which place, so I'm going to both. So here we are. They just brought the Aldi groceries to our car, and we're about to go over to Kroger to pick up our order from Kroger. Alright, so just picked up the Kroger supplies. I don't know if you can see those. It's kind of dark in here. And now I'm going to run in and pick up some laundry. So lots of money spending going on today, but I honestly feel okay about all this stuff because it's in the budget. Alright, got a car full of laundry and groceries. So head back to the house, put it all up, and I go pick up Michelle from work.
And we were super confident until
Snowpocalypse of 2021.
Hunker down and stay home.
This morning, 100 million Americans are waking up to a massive winter wallop.
This could create road conditions, potential power outages, and more.
KYTC trucks over the weekend also...
We decided we wanted to prepare for the absolute worst.
And by we, he means me.
This is about how that actually went. Just a normal day, going on a walk with Thor. And then the last freaking day of February, Bruce, no, not that Bruce. Yeah, that Bruce did the unthinkable.
So this is all about vlogging, like how we're really feeling, and I feel like every time we take a step forward in this like budget and we like get our budget like truly where it's supposed to be, and we're like, okay, we're not gonna go over budget here, we're like compromising, then like something happens, and you know, I'm driving home and all of a sudden the car just goes up in smoke, and like, what in the world is going on? It's like the car needs like $1,300 worth of maintenance just for this like issue that happened, and it's like it blew a gasket while I was on the highway, and I'm so lucky that I'm safe, but I'm like, how are we ever gonna pay down debt? Like, and it's all my fault. Like, I needed surgery, my car has issues, and we're truly invested in this process and invested in this. So we have our emergency fund, and we're pulling money over for the cars anyways, and it's like, okay, we have the money that we need, like, actually all of the money that we need. But then we have to like start over getting our baby fund put back together, and it's just like so frustrating.
And of course, this wouldn't be a Hey Olexa look back if we didn't mention that our food budget was an issue the last couple months, and it was. We did really well with our grocery budget, and then everything that possibly could happen happened between the car and just life, and we really relied heavily on our eating out budget. And by relied on it, we relied on it and then some.
But we are taking some steps to improving our food situation. We're going to try to do some more meal planning and really thinking ahead about our grocery shopping. We're going to go back into ordering our groceries online rather than just going to the grocery store and buying whatever sounds good when we're hungry.
Which is not a good idea.
This will not be our enemy.
And it's also not going to be something that we continue to allow to slide. If for some reason we can't justify the budget that we're doing and it's something that we're not able to really accommodate, then we're just going to have to raise that budget, unfortunately. So, and that's something that we're already like working through. So, you guys, guess what we did? Do you know what we did?
What did we do?
We paid off all of our consumer debt.
Oh,
You guys, we just paid our last 2 credit cards off with the anticipation of getting our income checks very soon. And we also just got the stimulus checks totaling the $2,800. So,
and we've got the last 2 months worth of
our
money that we've been saving to pay towards debt that we've been holding off of because of the surgery.
We're out of consumer debt, you guys.
So our May budget will be coming out in a couple weeks, and there will be some things changing, but we are still living a financially frugal and Lux on less lifestyle, and we are on a long road. We got a long road ahead of us. There's a lot to come up. So
Lux on left.
Lux on left. Start a new hashtag. Lux on left.
Please
What
don't.
is that? Don't.
And of course, our Lux on less hashtag is really a nod and a nod to the minimalist. A nod?
A node?
A node.
It's a node and a nod.
It's a node. It's a nod to the minimalist lifestyle. So we are, as you know, we just did the minimalist challenge, which we'll link up here. And it was a really great resource for us to learn how to get rid of things. And we're actually still noticing that there's so much more for us to get rid of. And we're super pumped about that, which we'll tell you more about in the future.
And the hangers are gone.
All of the hangers are gone, you guys. If you don't know what we're talking about, go watch that playlist, because there were so many hangers. And the moment you've all been waiting for, the Andy Warhol story.
No bananas were harmed in the making of this story.
And we never met Andy Warhol, if that's what you were thinking.
It all starts back in 2018, around the fall. Went to this community group at church, and
Which is just a small group for those of you that don't know.
that's what we call them. And there was this cute girl. It was kind of a little weird there, and got to know her. We had a great exchange over the Foo Fighters. She told me that they're the best band ever. I thought they were all right. Her name was Michelle, in case you were wondering.
They are the best band ever. Dave Grohl, I see you.
Fast forward to December, we had a Christmas party with all the other friends in the small group, and it was a white elephant exchange. So everyone has to bring a present, right? You guys know how this works. Like, you bring a present, and it's not supposed to be something nice. Like, you bring just something really cheap and, you know, like, that nobody would ever want. And then everyone tries to fight over whatever they want out of the white elephant stuff, which usually isn't very much. So it makes for kind of a fun, chill time. Well, anyway, so my present that I brought, I got from the Fat Rabbit. So if you're in Louisville, you can check that place out. It was a poster. And yeah, so I wrapped it up, brought it to the whole thing. And this chick decided that she just had to have the gift that I brought. Which, of course, she didn't know what that was at that time. And so, like, in the whole game of White Elephant, you can, like, steal things. But she made it incredibly clear to all the other people at the party that no one was stealing her gift, which turned out to be that picture of a banana signed by Andy Warhol. And then we started dating after that, and then we got married.
That's a very short version. It was a very long, drawn-out version until that. So we were at this party. I was actually chatting with one of our neighbors now, which is kind of funny. And we were having like a good chat, just checking in with each other, having a good time. And this guy and our previous neighbors came in. They rode together. They used
It's a very small world.
We live in a very small world. So they came in and I was like, okay. And Ryan turned and like we made eye contact. It was like, girls, you know what I'm talking about. And you're like, okay, got it, done. It did. And so I was like, well, I saw what he had in his hand and I made every effort to get that present. I wouldn't let anyone take it. They were like, I want that picture. And I was like, no, you don't. You can choose something else. And I had asked Ryan to go on a date with me and he like turned me down for another girl.
Hey, to be fair, I had previous plans with the other girl.
She turned him down at the end of it all. Like she turned him down and I went on that date by myself. I went and saw a play by myself. That photo really was like the first concerted effort that I made to like say like, hey, I'm interested, but Ryan didn't get it. And then I asked him to the play. So then Christmas that year, so we're still around the Christmas time, Christmas Day, and I decided to like just ask if anyone like had plans for Christmas. Most people were out of town. However, somehow Ryan was gonna be back in town Christmas Day, and so was I. So we had pizza and hot chocolate, and we watched Elf. And Ryan brought a bag of crushed up cookies. All of that to say, probably not the story you guys were hoping for, but it was like, it's something that we've kept because it really was like the catalyst for how we came to be a couple, I would say.
Yeah, it was momentous in our relationship. And we keep the banana picture next to the bananas, the actual bananas, so that they can know that that's what they have to live up to. We learned it's actually an album cover.
From the Velvet Underground. So if any of you guys know that band, we
shout out to Velvet Underground for making our relationship happen.
So if you found anything in this video entertaining or funny or, I don't know, helpful at all, please give this video a thumbs up. We would really appreciate it. It really helps us with the YouTube algorithm.
And if you would, just hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. That would be a great budget-friendly gift for us. And of course, if you want to see more of the behind-the-scenes sort of stuff, you can follow us on Instagram at HeyOlexa with an O. And until next time.
Yeah.
Budget wisely.
And compromise kindly, you guys.
See you guys.
See ya.
You know that I wanna stay this way forever.